sipping and slurping. Welcome to Fast Food Films, home of the 6-minute movie. Our films are short takes on the originals, but with a twist. We show you just enough to make you want to see the whole flick without giving away the story or ending like some trailers do. And we do it 3 times in a half hour. That's 3 movies served up our way. Just think of the time you're gonna save. And when we're done, we'll tell you how you can get your hands on your own personal copy of these hard-to-find movies. Got it? Good. Moving on. First up is Down Payment on Murder, starring Connie Selica and Ben Gazzara as a married couple whose relationship is a little like a Three Stooges movie, without Moe, Larry, and Curly. In fact, Ben and Connie mix it up so much that she leaves and takes the kids with her, and that's when he gets the bright idea to look for a little outside assistance from a hitman. But he finds out that murder's a tricky business. It can be a 2-way street, so let that be a lesson to you. So hang up on that hitman and enjoy our Fast Food Films take on Down Payment on Murder.
It's tit for tat! America's favorite game show for spouses who hate each other. Let's meet today's contestants. Spouse number 1 hates her husband for squandering their savings on bad real estate deals.
Where'd you borrow the rest of it, Harry?
From our savings.
That's all we have in this world, Harry.
Ben pushing her around.
Let go of me!
All right, let's go.
Say hello to Karen Cardell. Now let's meet spouse number 2. He hates his wife for maxing out the family's credit cards.
My credit card's been revoked.
God, what did you buy?
And for flirting with younger men behind his back.
What's the matter? Giving away to somebody else?
Say hello to Harry Cardell. Now, here are the rules. Points are awarded for everything you do to make your spouse's life miserable. Kidnapping the kids, writing a tell-all book, and filing restraining orders are just some of the ways you can boost your score. Points are deducted when you try to make nice and patch things up. Okay, let the game begin. Let's see who fires the opening shot.
That's it. I'm calling the police. This marriage is over. Finished.
Way to go, Karen! You're on the scoreboard!
Stay right here. Don't move.
Harry fires back with a salvo of his own. He's trashed his own house. Nice going, sport. Now, let's see what Karen is up to next. What's this? A dinner date with a younger man? You go, girl. But don't count Harry out just yet. Ooh, vandalism. Karen has really got her work cut out for her.
Nobody's home, Mr. Cardell. I think they went out of town.
Why do you say that?
They all had suitcases.
What? She's taken the kids and moved to an undisclosed location? This is one for the books, folks. These spouses really hate each other. Oh, no, what's this?
Peace offering.
That's gonna cost Harry serious points. He's up against the ropes, folks. It's a do-or-die situation.
So, Albert tells me you want some work done.
I want her dead.
Who do you want dead?
My wife.
Unbelievable! Did you see that? Harry just hired a hitman to kill his wife. Premeditated murder means Harry's going into the bonus round. What a turnaround!
This is the big one. Chance to hit the jackpot.
This could be the moment of truth.
You ready, Mr. Cardell? Is that your wife, sir? Yes.
Can it be? Looks like we've got ourselves a winner.
The money, Harry, the money.
But wait.
Oh, and Harry, you have the right to remain silent.
That's no hitman.
What the hell are you talking about?
Do you understand your rights, Mr. Cardell?
That's an undercover cop.
Just send me out. But I saw her, didn't I? She's dead. I didn't kill her.
Harry's been set up by his wife. What an amazing finish. Karen Malloy Cardell, you're our big tit for tat winner.
Thanks.
Mark Baker, tell her what she's won.
Well, Karen, don't unpack those suitcases yet, because Tit for Tat is sending you and your young boy toy on an all-expense-paid trip to the vacation spot of your choice. And Harry, you're taking a little trip to San Quentin for the rest of your life, where you'll have plenty of time to play the home version of Tit for Tat again, again, and again.
Thanks for playing. See you next week on Tit for Tat.
See, crime doesn't pay. Except white-collar crime. Now that pays like a son of a gun. But hiring a hitman to kill your wife? That'll send you right to the big house, where your cellmate will show you why prison is sometimes called the pokey. Now, if you want your own copy of the original full-length Down Payment on Murder, we'll show you how you can do that later in the show. Coming up, what's worse for your health, eating worms or eating barbecue? The answer just might surprise you. Keep it in park. We'll be right back. Fast food films, movies with a twist. Hey, feeling a little hungry? Have we got a late-night snack for you? Something nutritious but slithery, the Worm Eaters. This one's about Umgar, an eccentric old man with an uncooperative foot.
Cooperate. Cooperate.
And a pretty lax attitude toward personal hygiene. Everybody thinks of him as a loner, but he has plenty of friends. Squirmy, slimy friends. Umgar also has trouble with some local shady land developers who want to rob him of his happy, wormy home. Luckily, his worms are there to lend a hand. Or something. See, the thing is that tasty as they are, once you eat these little wigglers, you either turn into a worm...
Oh, my God!
...or you get your legs stuck in a very weird sleeping bag. It's not really all that clear. So grab yourself a nice worm on rye and enjoy our fast food films take on the Worm Eaters.
Today, on our Channel 7 Local Hero segment, we turn the spotlight on a longtime Apple Valley resident and local restaurateur who's been serving his particular brand of home cooking to local residents for the past 25 years. Meet Umgar. For the past 2 decades, Umgar has run the concession stand, the International House of Umgar, otherwise known as the IHOW.
Umgar kitchen closed in 1 hour.
You're our chef.
No chef, I cook. Sometimes good, sometimes like that rubbing, yeah.
When Umgar first started, his menu was, well, let's just say it was limited.
You got any hot dogs in there? Even a crummy place like this pigsty's gotta have hot dogs.
No hot dogs. Umgar's menu on a bologna sandwich costs $1.
Don't you know that it's un-American not to have hot dogs?
And his customers were few and far between.
Wish there was someplace else to eat around here.
Then one day, while he was having dinner with his girlfriend, Mitzi...
Here I am, ready to face my man. Well, how's my look?
Umgar unearthed something that would change the way he prepared food forever.
Learned how to cook spaghetti from old Italian garbage collector.
Seeing how his vermicelli made Mitzi squirm with delight, Umgar began experimenting with worms, putting them in everything he cooked.
I told you if you returned to the Umgar would take care of you.
And to his surprise, people couldn't get enough of his unusual cuisine. Umgar's menu soon grew to include everything from worm girders to worm sickles. To keep up with the demand, Umgar started his own worm farm.
Hello, boys. Yeah. Today you're going to have a little vacation, and you're going to exercise and play. Herman. Herman. You mow the lawn. That's your job for the day. And Bertha, today you make like a good woman. You do the windows.
Soon, lines formed outside Umgar's kitchen.
take numbers on your stand in line. Otherwise, no food. What do you think this is, Honey Hana?
Umgar was overwhelmed.
Make Umgar feel strange feeling over his whole body. Yeah, same feeling I had when I was in high school when I walked past the girls' gymnasium. Yeah.
It wasn't long before surrounding businesses started noticing Umgar's success.
Now, I got the fanciest restaurant in town, and I'm here to tell you folks that my business has gone way down.
Like buds are drying up. I got grade A meat that's turned into green. There's rotten chickens that get rottener every day.
And while some people find Umgar's obsession a bit odd...
You can't believe it, but that man likes worms. Like, I mean, I was sitting in his truck when he was driving here to the lake, and I actually saw him talk to a worm that was crawling up his neck.
Most folks agree that after one bite of Umgar's creepy, crawly cuisine, you'll be hooked on worms for good. That's why, year after year, wormophiles from all over the globe come to Apple Valley for Umgar Wormhofer's annual Nightcrawler Palooza. There are worm races, worm dances, and, of course, the annual Nightcrawler Palooza Worm Eating Contest. And for all his success and popularity...
Aren't you Mr. Umgar? So? Well, I'm just glad to meet you, that's all.
Umgar hasn't forgotten his humble beginnings. Each year, Umgar donates the proceeds of the festival to his favorite charity, the Wormhofer Foundation, dedicated to finding a cure for the club foot, a handicap Umgar has suffered with since childhood. Whether dishing up delightful worm delicacies or dishing out donations to charities, Umgar Wormhofer is truly a local hero.
Now, how far would you go to star in your own feature film? This far? Yep, the man down in the worms is Herb Robbins, who played Umgar. And it shouldn't surprise you that he also wrote and directed the film. Hey, don't knock eating worms till you've tried it. Think of them as pasta with personality. Coming up, a cabaret that gets really bad reviews and Dance or Die. Just let it idle for a minute or two. We'll be back before you know it. Drug habit while making whoopee with a beautiful exotic dancer. Oh yeah, been there, done that. Unfortunately, there are mobsters and FBI agents who have other plans for him. Luckily, he has plenty of modern dance to see him through. Confused? Just wait. So, if you're in the mood for toe-tapping, blood-gushing excitement, get ready for our Fast Food Films take of Dance or Die.
Over time, Las Vegas has changed. What started as a mobster-run city of sin became a family-friendly funland. But who wants to visit a Las Vegas filled with picnics, carnival rides, and ballet? If you crave the neon Babylon of Las Vegas yesteryear, today is your lucky day.
I feel good today.
Of course you do. Because today, we're putting the ass back in Vegas.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the greatest city on earth. Welcome to the new adults-only Las Vegas. Pants are optional. Nightlife in the new Vegas is red hot. Our dancers are trading in their tutus for G-strings. You won't nod off during this raunchy Swan Lake. No more magic shows for the kids either. We've captured the magicians and played a trick on them. It's called ritual-style execution. Abracadaver. Of course, the extravagant showcases of Las Vegas are world famous, and we're broadening that tradition with barbaric violence. Don't miss the bone-crushing action of the Fists of Ferocious Fury Follies. on some goggles for night eyes. A look at the infrared world of snipers through the lively art of dance. Welcome to Las Vegas, the most entertaining place on the planet. In the family-friendly Las Vegas, drugs were hard to come by.
What are you doing? Nothing. Man, don't touch that bag.
Not anymore. We now receive daily shipments of every drug you'd ever want.
I want to be able to go home, see a pile of coke and say, huh, okay, no big deal.
Then you've come to the right place. In the new Las Vegas, several illegal narcotics are complimentary during your stay, including crank, smack, and chocolate-covered cashews. Welcome to Las Vegas, the drug capital of the world. Did I mention our exotic dancing? Enjoying the great outdoors in Las Vegas isn't the bore it used to be. We've taken mundane family activities like hiking, camping, and picnicking and added an exciting new element, mind-numbing terror. Now, every time you step outside, there's a 40% chance that you'll encounter armed terrorists. Thanks to new, innovative gun legislation, Las Vegas is now the most heavily armed city in the country. But guns aren't our only outdoor pastime. If you feel the need for speed, Vegas is the place. We've outlawed speed limits and traffic signals. Don't forget your helmet. It could save your life. Unless someone shoots you in the head. Welcome to Las Vegas, the best place on earth to be outside. And a great place to take in some exotic dancing. If you or your wife like intercourse, then you'll love Las Vegas. We have countless beds, all reinforced with industrial-grade steel. And when your wife gets on your nerves...
Yesterday I tell you I have a date, and you get jealous and pout like a 12-year-old.
Try a whore. We've got a prostitute for every taste and occasion. And for the right amount of money, they'll do anything.
And while I'm gone, you can dust, vacuum, you know, take care of some of the woman's work.
Well, almost anything. And while you're busy, your wife might want to check out some exotic dancing. Steamy. Don't worry, the new Las Vegas still has plenty of good old-fashioned gambling. All casinos are open 24 hours a day. It's a real blast. Gunfights. Dancing. Illicit drugs. Dancing. Political corruption. Dancing. Reasonably priced brothels. And, of course, dancing. Yes, in the new Las Vegas, you can be of any race, color, or creed.
Eskimo.
Even Eskimo. As long as you're an adult with cash to spend, you're welcome here. Lock your children in a closet and head out, because it's wild, it's sexy, and it's for adults only. Come to the most decadent place in the universe. Come to the new Las Vegas.
Hey, we've all wanted to blow away some Vegas act at some point or another, but we don't act on it. Now, that would be wrong. And yes, for those inquiring minds that must know, Dance or Die was shot on location in Las Vegas. Although no word if these are actual Las Vegas dancers. Our guess would be no. Now, one of tonight's fine filmmakers helped to introduce skating bad girl Tanya Harding to the big screen. Well, direct-to-video screen. Can you guess who that might be? Stay close and we'll spill the beans after this. Fast Food Films highlight a down payment on murder and would like to purchase the original full-length home video version of the film. Visit your local video store or have your credit card ready and call 1-888-568-3320 or send a money order to the address on your screen. If you want to own your own personal copies of the full-length home video version of Dance or Die, visit the Troma website or call their toll-free number. And if you want to get the uncut and uncensored and delicious home video version of The Worm Eaters, check out the Peter Rogers Organization's website. Wondering which of our filmmakers helped to bring Tanya Harding to the screen? Well, sir, it was Richard Munchkin, director of Dance or Die. He produced the movie that introduced Tanya Harding to the big screen. Yep, it was called Skate or Limp. No, just wanted to see if you were paying attention. It was called Breakaway, and it was released in that golden year, 1995. Well, we hope you enjoyed our take of these classic films that Hollywood might not remember, but we can't forget. Come back next week for more bite-sized movies, served up our way. Thanks for visiting Fast Food Films. Please pull forward. Good night.
She just is...
Food Films.